Thank you very much. Good evening. Now, you got to know, I don't swear. I have a catchphrase. You piss off. My catchphrase is Kinell. Spent K-I-N-E-double-L. It comes from an old English word called blinkinell. I've left off the blink and I call it Kinell. And you can please your fucking self if you believe it. Now, not leaving anybody out. Now, they tell me that I happen to be a sexist, and I'm not. I've got to tell you, you women are beautiful. And there's no other way but women. I've got to tell you, I've had a summer season in Bournemouth. Now, there's a place, Bournemouth. I've never seen so many Zimmer frames in all my life. And puffs. There's millions of bastard puffs. I tell you, I dropped my wallet one day and I kicked it all the way back to the hotel. I wasn't going to bend over. No, I've got to tell you. So, now you women know. But I've got to tell you women, I mean, you are lovely, but why do you women wake up in the morning with an idea in your head and it's got to be done today? You do, don't you? My old woman woke up just before Christmas. She said to me, we're going to decorate the bathroom. I said, it's tiled. It's all you got to do is wash it, girl. No, she said, we've got some nice people coming over. I want you to fit it. We go down to Wickes or B&Q. I want a B-day fitted. She said, they're ever so easy to fit. I said, well, you fit it. I said, I don't even know what it is. What is a B-day? She said, well, it's a thing that's shaped like a pen and you fit it beside the pan. I said, I'm not sitting here having a shit with somebody else. She said, no, it's for washing your arse. I said, that ain't a bidet, that's a flannel. It is. I'm not posh. I don't get out of the bath to have a piss. I piss in the sponge and squeeze it in the sink. It's easier. And it's got, I'll tell you, it's got rid of all her spots. I'm telling you the truth. I've got to tell you, I only ever tell true stories. My old woman woke up yesterday, she said to me, we've got to go down to Basildon. Now, there's a town, Basildon. I said, I ain't had no breakfast. She said, we can have something to eat on the way down. So we went in one of these happy eaters. Have you seen them? With the dinosaur in the car park. Have you seen them? Well, it's only me and her sitting there about 11:15. Nothing wrong with the food. I had a nice breakfast. And a bloke walked in, big bastard. He must have been eating pillars. He walked right to me and went, oi, give us a push. I said, of course I will. Walked outside and he shouted, I'm telling you the truth. Now, I'm a bastard, I am. I play snap with a bloke who stutters. I do, on the back. But you know, I look around and I look at you young people today. I tell you now, I would hate to be a young person today. I mean, you look at it, you people up there, you've got a young daughter going away for her first holiday. It's her first year without mum and dad. You've got to say to them, condoms. And they go, Mum, it's all right, I'm on the pill. Don't worry about the pill. You make sure he's wearing something. So that's all they talk about is age, isn't it? I mean, whatever happened to Krebs? I mean, you went to Butlins and come back with Krebs, you'd had a good holiday, hadn't you? It's true. I mean, now you don't know what you've caught for 7 years. Liberace started it. His brother said he didn't, but I thought about it. Because if he never died of AIDS, how come they can get £3 million for the piano, but they can't give the stall away? Now, I do one about an Irishman who had a boil on his arse and he stuck the plaster on a mirror, but I won't do that now. Here, I do one about a Scotsman who had crabs who wouldn't get rid of them, thought they were money spiders, but I do. Now, because this is the anniversary of the war, I'm going to tell you a very true story that was told to me by a desert rat. Now, this is gospel truth. Apparently, they were out there in the desert fighting Rommel. And he was packed up because they never fought during the night because it was too dark. So he was around his mates. He said to one of his mates, "Oh, I've got to have a pup." So he wandered out in the desert and he had a pup and he finally stood up and he turned around and he thought, "Well, where did I come from?" It's pitch black, so he thought, "Well, I'll just have to wait here until it gets daylight." So he crawled up on the sand and went to sleep. Well, when he woke up, they'd all gone. But he saw the tracks, so he followed it. So he followed the tracks for 2 days and 2 nights. He thought, "I'm going to die. I've got no piff helmet. The sun's baking me brains. I've had nothing to eat, nothing to drink." Turned round by this big sand dune. Oasis, he thought, "Oh, water at last." Ran and took a dive, but it was a mirage. Sand, he thought. If I'm going to die. He looked up, saw an ice cream van. Went to and it disappeared, another mirage. So he lay there looking up at God. He said, "Please don't let me suffer. At least a bullet, I'd have been dead by now." And as he looked up this sand dune, he saw Father Christmas. Anyway, rubbed his eyes, and he stayed there and he thought, it might be. He's got Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer with him, and Fred the brown-nosed reindeer, who is immediately behind Rudolph. He can run as fast, but can't stop as fast. And he thought, "Please, God, don't let it be a mirage." And he climbed up the sand, you burning his hands on the sand. Put his hands out, and it was Father Christmas. "Oh, Father Christmas, am I pleased to see you? I've been out here for 2 days. I've had nothing to eat, nothing to drink. I'm lost." And Father Christmas said, "You're fucking lost." Now, while we're talking about the war, and it is the year of it, you younger people, I'm going to let you into a little bit of a secret, because it is wonderful, you people who've missed it all. During the war, we used to have the blackout. Now, this is gospel truth. In the Norfolk part of our country, we had a farmer out there, and he came in off the farm one day, and he said to his wife, he said, "Well, I can't do it all." He said, that bloke knows he's got to go and fight the war now. I'm here on my own." She said, "Well, you can't do it on your own, George. You'll have to send up that agricultural society and get some help." 3 nights later, bang on the door, Dolly Bird standing there. He said, "Can I help you?" She said, "Yeah, I'm from the agricultural society." She said, "What? You come down to talk to me about who I need?" She said, "No." She said, "I've been sent down. I'm your new land army girl." He said, "No disrespect, love." He said, "You're beautiful." He said, what you know about farming?" She said, "I know all about farming. I've just come out of agricultural school. I'm 21. He said, "Well, come in." He said, "I can turn you away. I need help. You come in here." He said, I'll show you the farm in the morning and see how you get on." Well, the following morning, he got her up, showed all the farm. He said, "See how you get on there. I go and plough a field." When he came back, she'd done it all, milked all the cows, got all the eggs in, put the little lion on them. He thought, that girl do no earthing job. Anyway, that night after tea, the girl said, can I have a bath? And Mrs. said, oh, we can't have a bath tonight, love. She said, we've only got one we don't have a bath. We have a tin bath in front of her. And you'll have to wait till the old man, he goes to play darts on Friday, and you can have a bath then. She said, oh, I'll make do with a wash. So she made do with a wash. Friday come, the old man's pissed off the darts. Then she's come, the missus said, I got the bath here for you already. There's some hot kettles on there. You don't mind if I sit here, do you? I've only got the one radio, and I like to listen to the archers. You know, as the girl stripped off, the missus thought, that's funny, she's got no hers. And no pubic hairs. She thought, I've never seen a bald wanny before. Anyway, when the old man came in, he said, how old that girl? So she's 21. Why? She said, well, there's something wrong with her. She must suffer with alopecia or something. She ain't got no hers. Ah, no, they shave them off. They do that up in London. You know, you can always tell when they've been shaven, because they break out in a rash, don't you? So I'll tell you what, next Friday, I'll leave the curtains open, you can have a look. He said, oh, I'll have a bit of that. Friday come, he pissed off the darts. The girl come down, stripped off, said, here, love, before you sits down, how come you got no hers? She said, I've got plenty of hairs. No, you're supposed to have hers on your arm and pubic hairs. Pubic hairs? What's that? Nah, you do. Look, I'll show you up the skirt down the door. Supposed to have hairs on your fanny like that. See, I've never grown them. Anyway, up past 11, the old man walked in, face as long as a kite. He said, did you see her? He said, I saw her. She was beautiful. But there was no need for you to drop your drawers. She said, you've seen it all before? He said, I have, but none of the dart team had. Honest. Listen, I got to tell you, I'm not a racialist at all. I do black stories because I lived in South London for such a long time. But I'm going to tell you a very, very true story, and this is true about a black man. He was unlucky. I mean, I've got to tell you, we talk about people that are unlucky, and he was unlucky. And he got knocked over and was killed. Now, that is unlucky, isn't it? And he got to heaven, and St. Peter said, you was unlucky, wasn't you? He did, wasn't I? He said, that bastard went out of his way to get me. He said, well, you're dead. He said, no, I am dead. He said, where am I? He said, well, you're in heaven. He said, well, I've only been married 2 years. He said, well, as it happens, you got a gold star on church appearances. He said, what does that mean? He said, that means if there was something down on earth you never achieved, we could send you back to achieve it. He said, well, I'm not being rude because I was in heaven. You know, he said, but my wife is the same colour as me, and she was ever so shy, and she got undressed in the dark, and I couldn't see her, you know. I'd like to see my wife standing there with no clothes on. He said, well, we can send you back to have a look. You can't go back as a human, but you can go back as a animal. He said, that's no good. He said, my wife doing a leg cats or dogs. He said, well, don't go back as a cat or dog. He said, go back as a bird. Have a look through the window. He said, that is a good idea. So, turned him into a blackbird. Anyway. There's some things they can't do. He flew all the way down to Brixton where he lived, and it was a bit early, so he thought, well, I'll have a sit in that tree. So, he was just sitting in the tree. All of a sudden he said, first bit of luck. Curtains are drawn, there's a windowsill. He could get straight on the windowsill. He'd never had luck like this. He thought, wonderful. Being a bird, the curtains are parted just an inch. She's standing there with her back to the curtain getting undressed. As she's undoing her dress, he sort of... She's undone her bra. She's rolled her tights down. And drawers are gone and all. Just as he turned round, King Cat at him. And I mean, we we talk about the law. I mean, what thing happened to me the other night? I took the old woman out with me, and I'm driving home down the A13, and I've gone over this flyover, and I've heard da-da-da-da. Ice cream van out this way. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, he pulled me over. He said, you were speeding. I said, I wasn't. He said, you were. I said, I wasn't. The old woman said, it ain't no good arguing him when he's had a drink. This cocker, he thought that was funny. He did laugh. And he went down to the police station and he took me with him, like, and but they were ever so kind the following morning. He gave me breakfast and a nice cup of tea and a roll and butter. It wasn't bad for 500 quid, was it? Because you got to be so careful. I don't know if we got any police in here, because they send them to schools where they teach them to remember things that wasn't said in the first place, don't they? But they're not all educated, I've got to tell you that, because I was driving through London at 2:30 this morning, also dropped dead in Shaftesbury Avenue. And this copper couldn't spell Shaftesbury Avenue, so he was dragging him out to Greek Street. I see so many young people out there. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you some advice. And you want to take this from a man who's been married a long time. You married yet, son? No? You wait till it does happen. You'll get married and you'll have a wonderful time. You really will. And about 3 weeks into the wedding, you'll say to her, do you mind if I pop out tonight? And she'll say, why? I say, well, I ain't seen the boys. You know, I just want to pop down. Not going to be that? Of course not. And you get out with your pisshead mates and you have a few drinks. Next time you look down, you watch it's 1:45, you think, shoot off, fellas! And you shoot off. And you're driving down the road and you can see your house in darkness. You think, she's gone to bed, bless her. And you do silly things like turn the engine off at the top of the road and glide down the And rather than slam the car door, now you're wetting the front door key, so it don't make a noise as it slides in. You're now in, and she ain't left the light on. But this is where you women do fall down a little bit. I don't know how you do it, young and old, but you women can generate an atmosphere in a house. Even though you're upstairs, it's like a cloud. And you'll stand there and you'll think, some bastard upset her. It can't be me, I ain't been here. But rather than throw wood on the fire, you start walking up the stairs getting undressed. You're now at the top of the stairs, start naked, you think, well, I could have a pee. But rather than have it splashing in the pan, the sink is favourite, isn't it? You're now on your hands and knees thinking, she won't spot me if I'm this small. And you crawl in, and by this time your eyes are accustomed to the light. You know it's happened to you, isn't it? And you crawl round your side of the bed, sliding yourself under the duvet, being considerate as we are, thinking, I won't touch her in case I'm cold. And this is where you women excel. You lay there and you wait for us fellas to go, and it's, what time you called it? Now the only way to stop it, and it is the only way, is to roar up. Brum, brum. Slam the car door, slam the front door. Start walking up the stairs singing, I'm in the mood for life. She will have her eyes and legs shut so tight. You know. the morning, she'll say, I was so tired last night. I didn't even hear you come in. You do though, don't you? Now, as I told you, I was in Bournemouth and I had a lovely time in Bournemouth. I really and truthfully did. But while I was there, I was the last act in. I was the very last act in. And I was asked to go to one of these telecommunications conferences where they're showing you all the new phones and everything else. But I'm sitting there and all of a sudden I've heard brr, 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 brr. Bloke next to me, an American, pulled a pen out of his pocket. Hello? Yeah, hello, George. Yeah, where are you phoning from? New York. Oh, that's great. No, that's absolutely marvellous. No, I'm in England. I'm in a place called Bournemouth. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. No, the reception's been wonderful. Okay, I'll speak to you tomorrow. Great. Look at that. American technology. Without a doubt, the best. What was that? Jack, next to me, took the cat off his tooth. Hello, Hong Kong. Japanese technology, the best. Well, I'm sitting there and I've gone... And these two have looked at me. I said, hang on, I think I've got a fax coming through.